So moving on into part 3. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to part 3 of the Money in the Bank Premium Live event. And we're on to the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. And first off out here we have the United States champion Logan Paul. What an opportunity he has. If he's successful in this match, he could become a double champion in the future, as long as he can hold on to that United States championship. We're yet to find out who his first challenger will be, but Logan Paul wanted that opportunity in this ladder match. Batista gave him an opportunity to earn his spot, and Logan Paul proved that he's worthy, proved that he's of the level, and we're going to have to see whether he can be successful in this match and grab that briefcase for the first time in his career. So next up, the second superstar of 8 is going to be none other than him, Carmelo Hayes, the man who has 2 matches here tonight. A huge opportunity for Carmelo Hayes, because he's a potential another double champion if he's successful in this match. Carmelo Hayes has if he's successful here tonight in this ladder match, he also has that match against Seth Rollins later on this evening. So he could potentially have the briefcase and have the World Heavyweight Championship. What a position he'll be in. So we're going to have to wait and see whether Carmelo Hayes can be successful in his very first Money in the Bank ladder match. So moving on to the third superstar of this matchup. We've already got 2 competitors that could potentially be double champions if they are successful here tonight. That could be their future. So it's big opportunities for them. But next up, we have the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, making his way out here, sword in hand, looking to get himself back to the top of the mountain. A big opportunity this is for Drew McIntyre, as it is for every other superstar in this match. But the last time Drew McIntyre held a world championship was during COVID-19, so it wasn't even in front of a crowd. And that's kind of been his aim ever since, is to get back there and hold that world championship in front of these fans. And well, tonight he's got an opportunity to do that. If he's able to be successful here and then successfully cash in that briefcase later on, maybe even later on this evening. So about to be halfway through the bunch. And oh my, Shinsuke Nakamura next up. He earned his shot against Tommaso Ciampa and AJ Styles, which was almost like a last chance saloon for those 3 superstars. We're yet to find out what's going to happen with AJ and Tommaso Ciampa, because they were unsuccessful in 2 big opportunities. So they missed out on the Intercontinental Championship, and then they missed out on this Money in the Bank ladder match. But Shinsuke Nakamura was able to come out on top in that triple threat match. So he's headed here tonight looking to grab that briefcase and get back on top of the mountain in the WWE, as are all these competitors. So next up in this Money in the Bank ladder match, we have none other than main event Jey Uso, the man who could potentially be looking to maybe dethrone Roman Reigns at some point if he is successful here. But you got to ask the question, would he want to cash in on Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, or would he maybe even just look to go after that World Heavyweight Championship? Because that's the thing with when you get this briefcase, you can go for either championship. You're not just stuck to one. Any championship of your choosing at any time, any place. So it's a big opportunity for Jey Uso. It doesn't even have to be a world championship, but I'm sure that each and every one of these superstars is looking to get on top of the mountain in the WWE. So it'll be a bit of a missed opportunity if they don't go for that world title, whether that be the Undisputed Championship or the World Heavyweight Championship. Carmelo Hayes already has his sights set on that World Heavyweight Championship, but he could potentially be looking to take the Universal Championship as well, especially if he is successful here tonight. But main event, Jey Uso is out here and he's ready to go. So next up, we have Dominic Mysterio, the man who wiped out his own father, Rey Mysterio, during the WWE draft. He drove Rey Mysterio face first through the glass window of a vehicle in the car park and then delivered a Canadian destroyer on the concrete just for good measure. So Rey Mysterio is out of action, and we're not sure how much longer it will be until we'll see him back in action, but Dominic has earned his spot here tonight. The last time we saw him was, I believe it was the first Monday Night Raw, and he had some words for Stone Cold Steve Austin, which wasn't the best idea, but he gained himself an opportunity at getting himself involved in this match, and he was successful in that match. He did receive a stunner for good measure, but Dominic Mysterio will be looking to grab that briefcase and potentially make a name for himself, make his own name in this business. That's what he's been trying to do, trying to get away from his father and become his own man. So next up, we have the megastar, the man that these fans are absolutely in love with. They absolutely adore him. Listen to the roar as he makes his way out here. LA Knight. In his first Money in the Bank ladder match, could he potentially unhook that briefcase and get back to the top of the mountain and get another opportunity at a world championship? We're moments away from finding out. So we do have a surprise superstar, and I believe that may be next. Oh my goodness gracious. None other than the Viper, Randy Orton. The surprise superstar for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Stone Cold has arranged for the Viper, Randy Orton, to enter the Money in the Bank ladder match. Randy Orton looking to set records and hold another world championship. I believe it may be is it his 15th, I believe, something like that. Crazy numbers. Randy Orton, the most experienced superstar in this match, so you got to say that favors are it's probably in his favor, to be honest. And he knows how to dig deep and listen to those voices in his head to get the victory and do what he has to. So without further ado, let's get into this matchup. Oh, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, with the men's Money in the Bank ladder match underway. And Drew McIntyre taking Dominic Mysterio to the outside to start things off. Everyone's headed to the outside. All of the action on the concrete out here. These superstars need to be careful. They don't want to take too much damage. Dominic Mysterio seemed to want to get out of dodge really quick there, but he's run into the Viper, Randy Orton. Oh, and a big forearm by Dominic. Taking the fight to Randy on the outside there. We've got LA Knight, Carmelo Hayes and Shinsuke inside the ring. So those three are in the best position right now. If one of them can maybe get the others outside the ring, then they could have a good early start to this match. LA Knight with a drop kick there, delivered to Shinsuke Nakamura. It's a huge opportunity for all of these superstars, but to be honest, I think the superstar who could benefit from this the most is probably Carmelo Hayes. What a position he could be in, what a power position he could have by the end of the night. If he's successful here tonight, then in this match and then in his other match against Seth Rollins, then he will literally have a Money in the Bank briefcase and the World Heavyweight Championship. So it's a huge opportunity for him. The same could be said for Logan Paul. He does have his United States Championship. He's not defending that here tonight, so he doesn't have to worry about that. So if he's successful, he could have the United States Championship and the Money in the Bank briefcase. A similar situation to what we saw with Seth Rollins a few years ago, but Shinsuke Nakamura was climbing and reaching for that briefcase, but Dominic Mysterio alert to the situation. Dominic now trying to reach. Carmelo Hayes did seem like he was trying to tear down the ladder there, but Dominic Mysterio could be about to win this thing. Randy Orton on the other side, and Logan Paul, Jey Uso and Carmelo Hayes all delivering strikes to Dominic Mysterio to get him off that ladder. Now this match could be over in a hurry, to be honest. We've already had two superstars almost unhook that briefcase. Shinsuke Nakamura and Dominic Mysterio coming very close. I'm sure that the LWO will not want to see Dominic Mysterio successful, and especially Rey Mysterio won't want to see Dominic Mysterio successful in this match. Shinsuke Nakamura was up on top of that ladder, but Drew McIntyre able to take him down and make sure that Shinsuke Nakamura is not able to unhook that briefcase just yet. Just got to wonder how much longer this match might actually go on for. It could end really quickly. It could be a similar situation to the Intercontinental Championship match that ended in literally a few minutes. In a few minutes. Gunther with a completely dominant display. Of course, the winner of this match could potentially cash in on a mid-card championship, so they could cash in on Logan Paul if he is unsuccessful, or they could potentially cash in on Gunther as well, but I'm not sure how smart that would be considering how dominant Gunther was in that previous match. I'm not sure if he'll ever be in a vulnerable position. And Drew McIntyre, speaking of which, is in a vulnerable position right here, but no one's aware of it, so he manages to escape that situation safely. But Carmelo Hayes, oh my goodness, he was swinging that kendo stick around on the outside and he absolutely launched it at Drew McIntyre. And Jey Uso sends Carmelo Hayes back into the ring, turns his attention to Drew McIntyre. Those two, Jey Uso and Drew McIntyre, have a lot of history, a lot of bad blood between them. Drew McIntyre inside the ring now with LA Knight, driving him down to the mat. Dominic Mysterio looks to get involved. He went to the top rope, may have been heading for Logan Paul on that ladder, but Dominic Mysterio takes him out anyway. Logan was able to get off that ladder before Dominic could make it to the top rope. And Dominic Mysterio now with Logan Paul with some snake eyes, driving him face first into that ladder that's bridged across from the ring to the announce table. Well, Drew McIntyre's in the ring all alone and he decides to go for a suicide dive to the outside and wipe out Jey Uso. It's an opportunity for him. He could have potentially taken that briefcase. All of the superstars on the outside. LA Knight on the far side of the ring makes his way towards the other superstars. That's probably potentially a missed opportunity for him as well. He had an opening to possibly just sneak into the ring there. And oh my goodness, I think Shinsuke Nakamura just got thrown through that table. I didn't see exactly what happened there, but went crashing through that table that was bridged across. And Dominic Mysterio now sees the opening, going for that ladder perhaps. Went for a strike against Logan Paul but missed. Now Logan into the suplex. Oh no. Logan Paul seems to be paying homage to the late great Eddie Guerrero and potentially taking the mickey out of Dominic Mysterio. But Dominic straight back to his feet, back into the grasp of Logan Paul. Logan Paul with a backbreaker there, and LA Knight into the ring now. Potentially seeing the opportunity that is at hand. If he's able to take out Dominic and Logan, then that's a big opportunity. Carmelo Hayes now makes his way into the ring, as does Drew McIntyre. Carmelo Hayes with a springboard, but just missed out on connecting that crossbody with Dominic. Dominic sends the Viper to the apron and to the outside. Carmelo Hayes also sent to the outside. Now, Dominic Mysterio seems to be trying to empty out the ring in a arm drag, crashing LA Knight down on that ladder, right on the spine. That's the danger of the ladder match. These ladders can be used as weapons. It's a very risky match to be involved in. That's what makes it even more impressive that Carmelo Hayes is doing double duty tonight, because he could potentially receive an injury here and then miss out on his opportunity later on this evening. And what's Dominic Mysterio doing? He's telling the crowd to shut up. The crowd are not happy to see him. He's just playing up to this crowd right now. And oh my word, I think, was that an RKO onto the ladder in the ring? I believe it might have been. I could be wrong, it might have been a DDT, but Drew McIntyre is absolutely wiped out here. He's stirring now, slowly makes his way back to his feet. Randy Orton aware of that. Doesn't want to allow the Scottish Warrior too much time to recover. Oh, and Snake Eyes, and I believe Drew McIntyre may be busted wide open here. And Dominic Mysterio just avoided disaster on the outside. Jey Uso may have been looking to put Dominic through the announce table. Dominic just showing some disrespect to main event Jey Uso. And again, trying to tell the crowd to pipe down, but Jey Uso having none of it. The crowd love what they're seeing from Jey, taking out Dominic Mysterio and into a suplex of his own on the outside onto that concrete. Jey Uso turns his attention to the megastar LA Knight, but LA Knight trying to clear out the ring and potentially clear his path to success. Drew McIntyre now slams down Jey Uso. And Dominic Mysterio crashed and burned to the outside there. Well, I'm not sure why he's telling the crowd to shush, because he just absolutely botched that. And LA Knight in the corner now with Logan Paul. If Logan Paul can perhaps grab a ladder, he could potentially have this match won. Well, just driving and grinding LA Knight's face off that top rope there. Shinsuke Nakamura just lying in wake and takes out Logan Paul. And Jey Uso aware of the situation now. Sent into the ropes. And an arm drag. Randy Orton was feeling it there, but Shinsuke Nakamura not allowing him to get any momentum going. Takes the attack straight to the Viper. And Dominic Mysterio with a steel chair on the outside, trying to take out Drew McIntyre. Carmelo Hayes said he wanted some, and well, he got it. Taking out Dominic Mysterio on the outside, and then taking out LA Knight as well. Shinsuke Nakamura in the ring, controlling things right now. Only him, and I think that was a Canadian Destroyer delivered there by Dominic, who makes his way back into the ring. As I was just about to say, Shinsuke and Dominic are the only two that have even attempted to grab that briefcase, who actually got their hands on it. Unable to unhook it thus far though. Shinsuke Nakamura would look like he was going for the Kinshasa off of the top rope, but it was unsuccessful. May have even connected with that ladder as Dominic Mysterio brought that ladder into the match. Dominic setting up that ladder, probably not in the best position, but Carmelo Hayes looking to take out Dominic Mysterio. Now Randy Orton and Carmelo Hayes could battle it out to see who's going to climb that ladder. Could Carmelo Hayes be about to win this one? I'm not sure what he's going for here. He drives his knee into the face of the Viper and into the springboard splash. Well, now he's got a big chance. If Carmelo Hayes can climb that ladder and reach that briefcase, well, he may have just missed out on his opportunity. Dominic Mysterio with a super kick. Looks like Dominic may be about to try and steal this one. Try and sneak in here, but Carmelo Hayes takes him down with a shoulder tackle. Now Carmelo Hayes setting up the ladder here. That's a much better position. Dominic Mysterio takes him down, but Carmelo Hayes quickly back to his feet. Dominic Mysterio at the top of the ladder right now. Could he be about to win this? An RKO to Carmelo Hayes. Randy Orton, he really needs to stop Dominic Mysterio here. Dominic Mysterio just fingertips away, but Randy Orton able to take out Dominic. Now, what's Randy Orton got planned? Randy Orton climbing the ladder. The Viper could be about to get the victory here tonight. Hold on a second. Randy Orton, what are you doing? Randy Orton with the elbow drop off the top of the ladder. He could have just won this match. What is he doing? LA Knight now receiving the DDT from Randy. Carmelo Hayes climbing the ladder now. Well, we must be closing in on the end of this match. Carmelo Hayes reaching for the briefcase. Randy Orton slowly makes the climb on the other side. Logan Paul Probably with a smart decision there, trying to take the ladder out from underneath these superstars, but doesn't need to. Could be about to... Oh my goodness. Logan Paul. Oh, he just had that opportunity, but Dominic Mysterio now pleading with Logan. And Logan seems to be listening to him, but Dominic takes advantage with a super kick. And Dominic's got a clear climb to that briefcase now. Dominic Mysterio could be about to become Mr. Money in the Bank. Oh my goodness. No superstars are anywhere near Dominic Mysterio right now. Logan Paul slowly makes the climb up the other side of the ladder. Oh my goodness. Dominic Mysterio fingertips away. Trading blows now. Big right hand from Logan Paul. Shoves Dominic Mysterio off of the ladder. And Drew McIntyre tries to make his way around. Logan Paul could have stayed up on the ladder there and potentially won this match. Well, LA Knight now in the ring all on his own. Jey Uso makes his way back to his feet. He sees that the Megastar is making the climb. Dominic Mysterio slowly climbs the other side, but LA Knight, the Megastar, unhooks the briefcase. He took the opportunity. He saw the moment where he had a little path that just opened up for him. He was free in the ring, climbed the ladder, and all he needed to do was unhook that briefcase. Well, what a chance this is for LA Knight to finally win his first World Championship in the WWE, or just a singles championship. It doesn't even have to be a World Championship, but the Megastar has arrived as Mr. Money in the Bank.